Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are here at
Everyday Eatery
and
in Irvine, California.
Yes, and they just opened. We're still in the soft launch, but we wanted to come and introduce you guys to who's behind the cafe and who's behind the coffee. So we have Megan and myself, Riley, talking about everything coffee. So let's flip it around and we're going to talk to
Brian and Nassim. They are the owners of Everyday Eatery.
Hey, how's it going?
So let's flip this around. It's just a moment to adjust. We are still getting our morning coffee on. So this is Brian and Nassim. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Go ahead, Nassim.
Hey, I'm Nassim. I'm one of the owners of Everyday Eatery.
She's the owner of Everyday Eatery. I'm Brian, her husband.
I'm from New Zealand, and Brian and I moved out here to the US about 9 years ago. We were in Chicago for like a year and a half, and then we came out here to Irvine about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And we really like it. We made Irvine a home, and we've opened this business. And so we're really happy to have this here, and we're so happy because it's a piece of New Zealand life. It's a piece of New Zealand culture that we've brought here to California.
Yeah, it's really important for us to bring some of the New Zealand way of life here to our lifestyle here now with the coffee and the food, combining them together. So the high quality coffee and the high quality food are really important to us. And it's nice to have a place with a nice aesthetic and it looks good. And it's really awesome to be part of this community. That's really, Megan here and Riley have been awesome to be supportive of us. We really appreciate it.
And this is what we used to do in New Zealand all the time. We'd meet up with friends for breakfast and get a coffee.
Blow our paychecks.
Yeah. Spend our money on going out for brekkie, going out for coffees, and if you wanted to meet a friend, you actually go out to a cafe.
Yeah.
And then you go and meet friends, you go and hang out with you meet new people in cafes. So it's really cool that this is happening here, and it's nice to find like-minded people.
Yes, totally.
And we had a lot of support in just the first few days of being open, and a lot of regular customers already. So
so many repeats
that's
already.
probably like the best thing. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, coffee is such a great way to cultivate community and friendships and so is that, you mentioned the word brekkie. Is that what they call breakfast in New Zealand?
Brekkie, lunch, and dindin. Dindin. Everything just gets shortened.
I like it. I'm here for it. So, Brian, where are you originally from?
So I'm originally from Santa Cruz, up the coast, home of Verve Coffee. We really like them as well.
Okay.
I went to school up there for a while. My mom's a New Zealander, so I went down to New Zealand during my formative years. So I've gone back and forth a little bit. But met my wife here in the scene in New Zealand at university there.
Okay.
And then we decided to move out here, like you said, 8 years ago.
Okay. And Nassim, was that an easy transition for you to come over here, or was it?
No.
Thank you for your honesty.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
I mean, I had actually come to the States several times before I moved here. I'd come here like 3-4 times.
Okay.
And I absolutely loved it. I always loved the culture. I always loved the people. I felt like I really gelled with the culture. But my first year and a half was in Chicago, and to go from a place that's outdoors. And Chicago is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. The first winter was amazing. The first Halloween, the first Thanksgiving was amazing. But winter number 2, I came out here to meet a friend in Irvine, and we just decided to just move out here.
Yeah. That's the nice story. Yeah. The story tears, and like, oh my gosh, you made a mistake.
You don't gotta tell me. I totally believe it.
I think moving countries, it's not easy. It's not easy. So I think it's easier if you move with. A lot of Kiwis actually go overseas after uni. It's a really dumb thing. You go to the UK for your OE, which is an overseas experience, and you go away for like a couple of years. Right. But you move with like 10 friends. You all get in a plane together. You're all in a flat together, and you're all like working. You meet other Kiwis. You work in cafes and bars together. You save enough money, and it's like 10 to a flat, and you're all having fun. And that's the easy way to move countries. But I think moving countries as a couple.
Right, as a couple, and you're trying to set up a base and, get into the real estate market in California and all that stuff, finding new work. All that's quite a challenge.
We have a dog. And so that's our little family.
Oh, what's your dog's name?
Allie. She looks like she came from an alley trash can. Seriously. We got it from Irvine Animal Shelter.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
This thing was like the 3rd ugliest dog in the shelter.
Aww.
She wasn't the ugliest. And she had this pink Tokyo because she had separation anxiety, and so she like hung out at the shelter for a little bit. But
That's our family here.
That's her family.
I love it.
Yes. And
That's
then
great.
this now. So
Yeah.
we spend a lot of time with our team, and they're amazing. They're a big part.
Super lucky.
I cannot underestimate like how much of a role these guys have played in making this the way it is. Our kitchen manager Francisco and his assistant Abby, absolute god. Dee, fantastic. Tyler, fantastic. They're really talented baristas actually. So I have we have like really amazing baristas on the team here, and it's really nice to give them a base where they can explore what they're really into. So I've worked in coffee, I've worked in food, and I was a decent barista. You won't see me being like a bar because they're just way better than me. They're just way better. They're just way better. So, and that's the way that we wanted it to be. So you're gonna have to train me, basically. No, really, they're gonna have to train me in how to do latte art.
So before we get deep into the menu, someone's asking, Dairy and Drinks Coffee's asking what kind of dog Allie is.
Oh, she's a Tan Terrier mix.
She's a shelter special.
Yeah, she's
Really
I think she's
specific.
Pomeranian. It was like the dog that he didn't want to.
Yeah, I had in my mind to have this manly dog. This is not a manly dog. I'm comfortable with myself though.
We can tell, Brian. It's okay.
Honestly, like it's the best thing that we did just to get her from the shelter.
Oh, that's awesome. So talk to us about your menu. That's something that keeps coming up that our followers are asking. So between the wellness lattes that you have on the menu to the delicious breakfast and the hotcakes you were telling me about.
Yeah, so we're breakfast all day, and we also have lunch items as well. We open from 7 to 4. So we do get people ordering the essentials plate at like 3:30 p.m.
Yeah.
We get breakfast burritos to go at like
a lot of
4:45.
breakfast burritos at 3 p.m.
Yes. So I know that breakfast burrito it's not a New Zealand thing, but we needed to like have something that is familiar, and it's super good anyway. It's just the kind of food that you can have like from morning to evening.
Yeah.
But our menu is it's fairly simple. There's like 10 items, so you don't expect to to have like 20 pages of menus. We have a really big focus on presentation. That was the key thing that we really wanted to differentiate ourselves as a presentation of our food. So we have like a citrus mix that we sprinkle over a lot of our food. We have our top seller most we have a fried egg breakfast sandwich, and that's in a brioche bun, and we use a local baker for that. Called Crema. Their stuff is amazing. We have that comes with a house-made tomato jam, and in New Zealand we call it a tomato chutney or tomato chutney, and it's tomato chutney, and it's standard in like breakfast sandwiches. And so we make that in house, and that's topped with cheddar, bacon, and a fried egg, and it's served with the bun a little bit off center, so you can actually see the fried egg side up. We also have avocado toast, which is standard, and we have like a little special something that we throw in, a herb that just makes it pop a little bit more. And it's sprinkled with seeds and chili flakes and the citrus mix. And instead of just using regular radish, we use a watermelon radish, which is just such a good looking radish. And so like you take a photo of it, it's just pretty stunning.
Is there a different flavor to the watermelon radish than the other one?
It might be a little milder. It doesn't have quite that same bite
Got it.
as a traditional radish.
Okay.
And it looks beautiful. So it's still got the crunch. It's got a nice texture to it.
And it has a nice flavor to it as well.
And I've seen it. We had the avocado toast on media preview day, and it just looks absolutely fantastic, and it tastes amazing too.
Yes.
And then both those elements are really important because the food having that good taste is we need to lead with that.
It's first, and everything else is
But
secondary.
Then, if you get the nice presentation, then you just you're eating with your eyes as well.
Yes.
Right. And so that's.
But it's food that you can eat every day, and that was the main thing that we wanted to do was food that you can eat every day.
It is, because when we came for media preview day, I literally have been talking to Riley about that dang breakfast burrito every single day, and I'm like, we've got to go back because I want it so bad.
And it's fun that you can eat like a couple of times a day. So already, like today, I saw a guy. He comes here at morning. He comes here at lunch as well. So and it's
That's
and
amazing.
It's really cool. It is really cool. And day 6, like he's coming in for his coffee. He's worked in this area for a really long time. So I know that he knows all the restaurants here, and I've seen him here like several times already. And we're really getting our regulars coming here every day for their standard chicken Caesar. So it's really neat. That's the best part. That's the best part.
And that was the basis for the name, right? I think because you're asking me like where the name came from.
Yes.
Before. Right. And so we were toying around with different names, and then we went to town thinking of the best name for the place. But the big thing is we like going out to eat. sometimes you'll go there a bunch of times and you won't feel as good about it anymore. So we wanted a menu that would satisfy the lunch and the.
I'm down 2,000 calories every morning before
Right.
I go to work. So.
Right. Yeah, you can't do that every day. But we wanted to have options here that people could feel good about
Right.
eating or drinking every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I really, really love about you guys as well, on top of the many things that we've already experienced with you guys, is that you guys cater to such a wide variety of people's intolerances and special dietary needs.
Yes.
You guys are gluten-free, dairy-free, you cater to vegan, but like people like myself who clearly don't care about my figure and my waistline, and I want that fried egg and that breakfast burrito.
Yeah.
You cater to everybody, because I have a lot of friends who, you know, where the husband can eat whatever he wants, but the wife has she can't have gluten, and it's hard for them to go to a place where they can have everything.
Yes.
But you guys cater to that. So tell me a little bit about that and how you came to that conclusion.
It's because it's how we eat when we go out.
Oh, so it's from your own experiences.
Yeah, it's our own experience, yes. So he wants something heavier. He wants the eggs and the cheese. I want something.
I feel you,
lighter.
Brian. I feel you.
Yes, but also, it's like I want something a little lighter, and I want something. Sometimes I want something sweet. And you talk about like the menu as well. Our biggest request is, do you have anything gluten free? That is
Right.
the number one.
Oh, that was-
Above vegan, it's gluten free. So that's why we have the green brekkie bowl. It's something that I would have at home, just like some sauteed quinoa, roasted veggies, a bit of sauce to it, and a fried egg. That's a perfect breakfast for me.
Awesome.
And he won't even eat that at all.
No.
He's just like
It
eggs,
doesn't-
cheese, potatoes.
I'm more a traditionalist.
He's
I like to
traditional
have
American.
pancakes, or I like to have more of a fried egg sandwich kind of thing.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
It just feels like breakfast to me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then again, I'm not married to it. I don't care. I just want really high quality food.
Right.
So
Yes.
I'll go out. I'll eat at the vegetarian restaurant. It's
Yeah.
great. I'm not the kind of person that has to have meat on every meal.
Right.
But sometimes I'm feeling it and I want to have it. So
Yeah.
so we it was so often requested, like, do you have gluten-free things on the menu? Do you have vegan things on the menu? When we were just starting to roll out our Instagram feed. So it was important for us to provide that, because that's how we think.
Because you have to be welcoming to everyone as
totally.
well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. But I think, like, really, once we're a little more established, if it's a real reflection of us, there's going to be rice for breakfast. I'm half Filipino, so
There's going to be something rice on the menu.
So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, rice.
Filipinos are riceables. So there's a fried rice. We're actually thinking rolling out an adobo fried rice, but not just yet. So
Awesome.
there's fried egg on top. So we'll put that for lunch.
I love
You're
it.
asking about our menu. I think we're at hotter hot pace. Like, if you're looking for something really different, that is just absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
So
The
just-
honeycomb. So we were talking about the honeycomb butter.
yeah, the honeycomb butter, that is a classic Kiwi thing. Every Kiwi kid knows how to make poke poke. That is our New Zealand term for honeycomb, is poke poke. But if I call it poke poke here, no one has no idea what it is.
We think it's a song and dance.
Yeah, it's a song and dance. So
Tell us about this.
So in poke class, when you're like 10,
Home economics, yeah.
you get a Bunsen burner and a pot, and you stick in some golden syrup, boil it with sugar, put in some baking soda, and it's a chemical reaction. And then you set it, you break it, and you dip it in chocolate. And you give it away as gifts, you give it away to your friends.
Right.
And stuff.
So there's candy bars
Yes.
around
Yes.
this candy. They call it
It's called a crunchy bar.
and
it's so popular,
there's
it goes
ice
into
cream
ice
flavors.
cream.
So,
Yes, yeah.
so that's
Cozy ice cream.
it's a real Kiwi thing.
I think we're missing out, right?
So
So when you take a trip to New Zealand, get a
yeah, I
ice
think we
cream.
a world market that the crunchy bar.
Yeah, the crunchy bars. So you
Yeah.
have crunchy bars on one side, and then you also have these wellness lattes. So
Yes.
tell us about the wellness lattes.
The wellness lattes, so turmeric lattes, they're really big in New Zealand as well. You can get them everywhere. I absolutely love them. And but the thing is, I wanted something a little different. So we added rose syrup in it, and we make our own rose syrup in house. And I think it just elevates that turmeric latte from something good to something amazing. Because the rose syrup, it's just a mild fragrance to it, but it's just really stunning.
Yeah, so it balances out that spiciness of the
Yes.
turmeric.
And also, quite often I go to cafes or coffee shops at like 3 p.m. and I want to go there, meet a friend, and I want to have something to drink. I don't want an iced tea. Iced tea is just, it's great, but I have that for lunch. And I want something to drink, but I can't do a latte at 3 p.m. because I won't be able to sleep. And I can't do a flat white, and I don't really want to do a mocha. So that is a caffeine-free option. It's something that I would look for in a cafe at like 3 p.m. And there's just no kind of like, and I don't want to down like a frappuccino or some people too sugary. So that's why we have it there.
Yeah.
So we posted a photo on our feed of your beet latte, and we got a great response from it.
did?
And people were asking about the flavors of the beet latte, and not a lot of people. Actually, I don't really know of a lot of people here, cafes in here in Orange County that offer the beet latte. Can you tell us about the flavors, the flavor profile of the beet latte, and how did you guys come up with it, and why offer the beet latte?
Well, because it's actually really popular in New Zealand and Australia.
Okay.
Yes, and again, it's a caffeine-free option. It has beet powder, it has black pepper, and there's cayenne in it.
Okay.
And we steam it with oat milk or almond milk or whole milk, whatever it is. I have to be honest, it's not for everyone. It is not for everyone. Yeah, it is not for everyone. I like it, but honestly, that thing, it's either you like it, it's either you love it or you don't. So I always tell people, it's either you love it or you don't. And if you don't like it, let me know, we'll remake you.
Yeah, we'll
That
think
is
of something else.
so kind of you guys.
But it's totally worth checking out. It's
However, the
beautiful.
photo looks amazing.
It's a very photogenic latte,
Yeah.
and I mean, I
Yes.
personally loved it. It was
Yes.
delicious. It has a nice
Yeah,
earthy
it's
balance,
earthy, yes.
but it's
It's
not
nice.
overwhelming.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was really nice. So
Yes.
it's so funny. We actually had someone comment that, you know, they're like, well, we have like sweet potato latte, like where I'm from, or like when you think of like ube or more of like those Filipino
Yes.
like flavors. So it was so funny. We had some people that are from different places. They're like,
Right.
this is awesome. This reminds me of flavors that we have
Yes.
from my country.
Right.
So
Yes.
that was a really cool
Yeah.
thing that we saw
Yeah.
in your guys'
Yeah. So getting to what speaks to my heart,
Yeah.
caffeine.
Yeah.
What kind of beans are you guys roasting here, or you're serving?
We use Stumptown, and
Okay.
we've been really selective in our partners. I put in a lot of effort into the brands and the product that we actually use.
Okay.
So the reason why we use Stumptown coffee is, number one, I like the way that they do business. The way that they source their coffee, the quality control, the multiple steps in quality control and consistency to put out a really good product with Stumptown is amazing. The wholesale support with regards to staff training, because we wanted to put out an excellent product. Our staff went to Stumptown to train. Stumptown came down here to train as well to make sure that the milk steaming was on point. We dialed in every morning. The latte art was on point, so that they put out a really good product. So that's why we ended up using Stumptown. We use their cold brew as well. Initially, when we started, I was going to make it all cold brew. However, in trying Stumptowns, their quality was just amazing.
Yeah.
The way that they make it, they have food scientists again. It's just a very standardized quality control and a consistent product.
Yeah,
That was
they
what's
get a
really
clarity in
important.
their cold brew
Oh my
that is
gosh,
just
it's
so hard for us
amazing.
to achieve in-house.
Yes,
So it's
yes.
easier for us to use their
Yes.
quality control and their training to get the
Yes.
best quality product, and that's what's most important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they came in and they
We
trained
had,
you.
So we had a training
a
day.
whole
So
2
when
days worth of training,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
And they come in and check in on us all the time.
Yeah, we
and
had-
they always check in.
they did an origins class for
Yes.
us here, so we learned about where they source their beans from, the different parts of the world,
Yeah.
how it's processed, how it's delivered here, how they blend their beans to get the hairbender blend, which is what we
Yes.
use for our espresso, and as well as the decaf, how that's achieved. So
It's a big secret.
it is a big secret.
It's a big secret.
Yeah.
Because they use Swiss
Is there like a hazing process that they bring in?
the company that they use, it's sometimes beans, but the way that the decaf company does the decaffeination process is a big secret. So
Yeah.
even Stumptown didn't have privy access to it. Big
Wow.
sheets, yes. So,
But they've been awesome to deal with.
yes,
Yeah.
They're great.
yes.
They
And
help
partners are really important.
Yeah, for sure.
Partners are really important. And sourcing the best products that you can. Sometimes it costs you more as a business. Often it costs you more as a business.
Yeah.
But making sure that you put out a good product for your customers is what's more important to us as well. So we use kilogram tea. It's organic masala chai. Again, we tried a lot of different chais and we settled on kilogram. Tried a lot of teas, and kilogram really won me over because of their jasmine. It's just amazing. And their iced tea is really simple. A good iced tea is surprisingly hard. It's very simple. The ideas are very simple, but it's hard to find.
Yeah, we had some teas that were a little bit too tannin and so on.
Yeah.
So we tried to find balanced flavors
Yeah.
across the board with their beverages. Or bevies, I should say.
Your bevies.
Bevies. That's awesome.
And then the wellness lattes, we actually get them in Australia.
Yeah.
So
A company called Q, right?
Q, yes. And I mean, they're now based in America, but they have an outpost in America, but it's an Australian-based company. Even our hot chocolate, it's a 33% hot chocolate. If you guys ever feel like having a hot chocolate, that is like, I'm a hot chocolate person. And it's basically a blend of African cocos, and it's really fantastic. It's really fantastic.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think we're going to go and dig into some
I
breakfast.
think it's brekkie time.
It's brekkie time. So, yes, again, thank you so much for joining
Oh,
us.
no, guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Megan, Riley, you guys have been super supportive of us. We really appreciate it.
We totally appreciate it.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
you guys come check out Everyday Eatery. We're in Irvine, right off Sand Canyon. So a very special thing that just came to Irvine. So awesome. Well, thank you guys again, and we'll chat soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Bye.